Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Visions of Life Tarot, and then I'll move into the Kipper in a little bit. I'll try to go as quickly as I can, but so as you'll be able to see in the title, this is all about Marjorie Trader Green. We were calling her Trader Tot, you know, kind of like Tater Tot, but I'm going to try to be a good girl here. Or a nicer old lady, I guess. So with this deck, I want to check in. So I have a question here from Debo that I'll get to in a minute. But with this deck, I want to check in to see how it's going to go for Marjorie Tater Trader Green, based on the interview with Leslie Stahl on 60 Minutes. I mean, I'm looking at this woman and trying to just like not judge, but because I can see roids in her face, I can see some weird deformation in the bone structure that's probably just a part of who she is. But the thing that was really telling had to do with how she was deflecting when my chopstick here, when Leslie was asking her, like, why does she act the way she acts? What is she expecting to get out of her behavior and things like that? And basically fact-checking her. She had asked her a question, Marjorie Taylor Greene lies, and then they put the tweet or the Truth Social statement, whatever it is, up on the screen, and it's a blatant, lie. And so I'm watching her sit there and just deflect and deflect and deflect, and her neck and her whole chest just started turning redder and redder and redder. You could tell she was like trying to hold down either the rage or the fear. Yeah, so anyway. And the other thing that I learned from watching that segment was that she was raised listening to Rush Limbaugh in the background her entire life, her entire childhood. And it sounded to me, I kept feeling like she didn't like her mother. She was, it felt like she was defending against her mother's trying to help her be a little more, less confrontive, I should say, or less combative. And she seemed to be trying to please her father, which is, that's normal. So, okay. Forces in motion for her. Self-responsibility. Justice. Yeah, how's that going to go? She's fallen off that one. I mean, she has really put it out there it's all about her. And I think she's going to be holding on for dear life at some point. This is not a good card. Okay, so her greatest challenges. I'm not going to do too many cards. The Empress. Ooh, 2 majors right there. Wow. What you conceive of, you receive, is what I'm getting there. Wow. The Trail with that snake. She's not doing a damn thing to help women, womankind, to help the feminine. She's making an ass out of herself on top of, well, you guys know her stance on everything. Okay, so how's this going to go? Yes, she's going to have to take a stand. The rug's being pulled out from under her. She's going to try to make a new start, but I think she's going to get kicked out of the nest, literally there. She's going to need to make some new decisions about how she brings the money in, because she's not very clear-headed. She says she speaks simply like Trump, and that's why everyone likes her, but I'm not buying it. Actually, let me just go this way. And I'll just do, well, hold on. Isolated Yeah, she's going to have to make some new decisions because she is going to be isolated even further. Oh boy. Yeah, because people are going to, they don't like her apathy, and they absolutely are tired of hearing the same old crap. She did have to renounce her connection to QAnon, and she said, I think it's important for people to be accountable and say they're sorry and start over. It's like, yeah, what are you doing? Okay. So in her future, she's going to be seen as the liar, the deceiver. She can dream on, and the tower's coming for her. This is the, and I know that I realize this is spelled wrong. It should be one S and two P's. And like I said before, I wrote to the company, but I haven't heard anything back. So that's just a note, just a side note there. She has gone through a divorce. I don't know if it's final yet, but I think it is affecting her more than she's letting on. Okay, let's take the 2 off the bottom. Yeah, authority issues. Boy, we sure have a lot of majors here. Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's trying to attract people, but all she's attracting is just more negativity. Look at that little devil on her shoulder. Maybe this is a card saying that, or maybe in this deck, this card is saying that she's a drinker. She really wants to be the one in control. Oh, maybe that's why we have the Empress on its side here. It would be like putting the Empress reversed, which brings in being very inadequate and very deficient in some way, having a lot of problems, and issues with conceiving the new life that she wants, or the type of life she wants at all. Or it's her abuse of her authority is what's going on. But you know, hey, when you're raised around Rush Limbaugh in the background all your life, well, I mean, that's quite an imprint. But, you know, I have my own beliefs about choosing our parents for whatever reason, you know, for all the different reasons that we do. Okay, with the Kipper, all right, with the Kipper, I'm going to honor Deb's question. She said that another reader, Deb O, in last live stream Saturday, I didn't get to all the questions because I had to leave. But she said another reader said this other reader saw Marjorie Taylor Greene going to New York City and intentionally getting arrested for the publicity to curry favor with her base. Okay, so let's see. She wants to know if I get the same thing or not. So let's look. Okay. Well, there's deception there. Let's just try 10 cards. Deception as to her support. Yeah, this could be shooting off the loose cannon of her mouth, but you know that train's already left the station. This is, I have to credit Jeffrey Bailey. He came through with that. Yeah, that train's already left the station. This could be getting arrested. This is definitely, with the thievery card, this is our card for distraction, trying to create a distraction. This is sometimes a card of violence. This is a card of self-sabotage often. You know, it's like the 9 of Swords, but it doesn't go away. Yeah, here would be the currying favor to her base. Is her base Putin? And here we do have some strategy, so that's very possible. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a no in here as to the actual question. Let me do one more row in between here and see if we can tie this all up. Yeah, she's looking to make money. This is off of Trump. Yeah, again, trying to make money. And then this is her, okay? And this would be her base, trying to drum up her base. So I'd say, yeah, that would be her. If she does follow through with it, it is to curry favor to not only her base here, her clannish, friends, or so-called friends, but also to Trump. This would be Trump to her. Wow. Yeah. If this could be getting arrested. This could be some charges being brought against her. This is usually my subpoena card. But the reason, whether she gets arrested or not, the real reason she's there is just to bring in money for herself. And maybe she uses drugs as well. And that's just kind of a little side note, a little backstory here. Interesting. This could be the tall building that she's traveling to, which would be the what do you call the the courthouse, because this is a card of tall buildings. Again with the money, support. She's faking like she's supporting, but she's really there to bring in money. So there's this like shyster kind of deception going on, and she has lots of control around it. Yeah, it's a strategy to deflect and deceive and steal some attention. Again, with the money, I mean, there's only 4 money cards in the deck, and we have 3 of them here. Out of, see all the other cards that are left, there's like 40 cards in this deck. So, or not like, there are 40 cards in this deck. And we have 3 of the money cards here. She's looking to cash in. She's looking to get some attention. Right here. And she's hiding the real reason why she's doing it. The real reason is to make some money. That's what it's about. Which, that would be the same thing as currying favor to her base, as I'm reading the question that's here. So, yeah, I say yes, I would agree. I would agree. We'll see if it works. We'll see if she actually goes. What she plans to do, what she's, what they say and what they do are often 2 different things. But she'll just deflect. If she doesn't go, she'll just deflect and say, oh, changed my mind, couldn't do it, or whatever. Something came up and I had to be there to vote on the floor, or whatever. She'll make up some bullshit, because that's who she is. She's a big fat potato head bullshit artist. And that's it. Okay. I said it was going to be good. Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. Take good care. Bye.